was so conscious, and I kept checking, and I kept looking, I kept taking my phone and looking in the mirror at home, and then I thought about the possibility of a hair transplant. You know, I looked into it, I Googled it. I had to be honest with myself, I was a little bit nervous at the beginning about taking that step. It sort of then dawned on me that why do we have to be ashamed about making ourselves feel good? I think it's acceptable. Why do we have to, you know, let's not talk about hiding my hair or hiding. So I just said to myself, shit, I'm gonna do it. I don't want to keep covering up my hair with this product and sweeping it over, pretending that, you know, the reality is that I'm not losing my hair. Instead, I'm just gonna go, boom. I'm gonna take that step and I'm gonna tell everybody about it because I'm not ashamed. Like our customers at Rusty Rascals in the whole of Sweden, I say to them, look, we'll be honest with you, you are losing your hair in certain places, if they are. Let's not hide it. Let's find a way to fix it and solve it if it's something that's on your mind. Everything from here to there was almost non-existent. There was like one strand of hair in every three. I mean, it was visibly, you could visibly see there was nothing there. The thing that made me take that final decision about going forward with the hair transplant was one thing, discussing with our barbers about the fact that it's important not to be ashamed of looking after yourself, and taking advice from them as well. I mean, it was very important. Mr. Pringle, for instance, he said to me, you know, just do it. If it's going to make you feel good, just do it. So I'm Googling, and I find Nordic Hair Clinic. And it was Nordic Hair Clinic that I went to first, and started off the process. And I met a fantastic consultant, and he said up front, look, you know, this is going to be, you're going to hate this at first. On that first day when you have the operation, he was up front. He didn't go, oh, it's going to be beautiful within a week. You're going to look amazing. He said, it's going to look like you have an omelette on your head. And so I loved the honesty, and that process is what gave me confidence to actually go forward with it. This is where we took all of the donor hair from, and we put it all here. So 6 months ago, there was absolutely nothing here. It was nothing. And now I have hair. Nobody should be ashamed of the fact that they're losing their hair. If there is an opportunity to find a way around it, if that's your choice, I think do it. Don't hide the fact. Instead, be open and talk about it. Yeah, I'm not ashamed to say that I've had a hair transplant. It makes me happier. I think that's the most important thing. The reason being that I chose Nordic Hair was the laid-back attitude. It fits in with our concept. The first initial conversations we have is honest. And when I ask questions, is it going to hurt? It's not a company, Nordic Hair is not a company that says, no, it's not going to hurt, it's going to be fine, it's going to be great. They don't just brush over that area. They go, yeah, you know, you're going to feel it on that first day, but I promise you that you're just going to be so impressed with the end results. It's going to be insane. So for me, the main reason why I chose Nordic Hair was the brutal honesty of my questions. And I think that's the most important thing in this industry, is to be honest with people. If you're offering a service, you have to be honest with each step that you take. What realistic results you're going to expect. I had no expectations of what I have now. I had no idea that I would actually have hair where I lost it. So from a personal point of view, I'm amazed, actually. And I feel pretty awesome. I'm more confident. And even if it's just for me, that's the most important thing. The realistic steps when you have your hair transplant is they take all the hair from the donor area here and then put it into the place which is needed, depending on whereabouts you're going to have your hair transplant. I was researching that they changed from a process where they were taking big cuts out of the back of your head, but now they're doing this process called FUE, which is an individual, more like, where they individually take strands of hair and replant them. It's like picking up a, this is how I Googled it, and I saw someone's comments on this thread on Google. And they said it's like picking up a plant and replanting it. And that's what they did, but for 3,000 times. Yourselves. I think it's so important, so important to not feel worried or scared about taking that step. And whatever makes you happy is what you should do. And you always have a support network around you. So communicate the fact that you're having it done. I came in and I said, I've just had a hair transplant, look. The first day it was noticeable. And every single week, everyone was shocked because it made me happy. I was sad before because I was checking. But now I haven't even checked anymore because I feel that it's there. I don't need to put any powder, I don't need to cover it up, I don't need to put any product. It's those new plants are now in my head. And yeah, it feels great. So I think, yeah, that's the most important thing, is that just do it.
That's pretty damn cool.
I mean, it's non-existent. It's like normal. So cool.